Duelo de Master. Roger Griffis encara a la leyenda Efrén Reyes a una carrera de 8 mesas en la modalidad de bola 8.
Right here, watch the cue ball. Nope, he wasn't able to do it.
Well, he's not happy with that shot, but now.
Yeah, I really did notice that, but...
well, William, you can trust me, that's what happened.
Yeah, that's one of the reasons why players
Playing
do
any fouls. So he is not able to touch another ball or touch a ball with any part of his body, any part of his clothing, or
aren't going to be that easy to get to. It's that ball's skidded.
Billy, you know, one of the techniques you described that I've been really keen on since you brought it up.
He can shoot the 5 in the side. I think that's what he's going to do. No, he's going to shoot the 5 in the corner.
What a touch. I mean, that was a tough angle, man. He really negotiated that. He could have gone this way and ticked behind this ball and ticky down on the 8. But look at this, Dunkaroo.
Definitely, yeah, he's got to eliminate both of these balls.
Well, why not play position for the combination?
The reason I like playing position for the 9, and I'll explain myself, is because
I think he's going to stop it.
he can do that.
Look at this.
Kind of curious.
Well, he's leaving a 10 for this key ball. He's going to go up. Boom. Here you go.
10.
That'll get it. I think his initial choice was bad. I think he should have gone up after the combination immediately. He had the 9 as a safety valve. Shoot the combination. Boom. If you're out of line, you can shoot the 9 and get back in line, and then you still got the 10 for the key ball.
In spite of an early rack missed by Efrén.
Nice break.
The inside of the 2 ball, like so, pocket it with a low ball. I don't blame him, because I certainly wouldn't want to shoot this particular type of a shot carrying the distance. Get about the same angle, closer to the 2. It'll be perfect. That's what he's done. That's exactly what he's going to do. Now for his key ball.
Okay. Now look at the 8. How's he going to...
I don't know. The 8's going to be difficult from this position.
Well, I think...
And trying to avoid contacting the 15.
I think he's going into the 15.
See?
Oh, that's a hell of a shot.
Yeah. So therefore, he made a great shot. But, you know, it wasn't like a gimme by any means. That was a very tough situation that he negotiated quite well. Game number 2
Good
goes
shooting.
squarely, and he has a lot of velocity in his. But see, the balls open up really quite nicely, you know.
Well, you know, what I noticed in a match earlier today was that
put up a path to the 2. And that's what I think he's doing now.
He's done
7, okay. And he has to do that.
Oh, look, he drew flat back, so you get the angle on the 2. Fleming, for these invitational events, it's professional rules developed by professionals, you know, with passes
For the 5 in the side. He's got a perfect angle on the 3. And he was a little
confident enough. Oh, a little trouble there. Tough shot. Hit it perfect. Look at this. What a shot.
Well, I'll tell you what. Well, this shot's a hanger compared to the last one.
Hit it perfect.
Way up there on the top shelf. Trust me. This is game number 3. Griffis now takes the lead of the match, 2 games to 1. 7 ball. Nothing.
Wow.
Nothing.
Stifferoo. Look at the Efrén Reyes broke last game and lost. Is that correct?
Griffis just opened up the balls there and came up dry.
Okay. And Reyes. And our score is?
Look at this shot. Look at this shot.
Bingo. Just a second, Billy. I like to see the game speak for itself sometimes.
Let's explain the combination. If the combination is...
The magician strikes. It's magic.
To the 11 now.
Foul.
Foul.
Reyes has cue ball in hand.
Hook effort behind the 9 here.
I like this shot, Billy, a lot better than the other options.
I myself don't want to give Efrén Reyes
that shot won the game for Griffis.
Griffis could have won this game a lot of different ways, and I wouldn't be so sure because, you know, he makes that ball behind the 11, and I wouldn't say the 12 is the key ball in this rack, by the way. Or now, it's going to be 10, 14, 15 the key ball. It's going to be 15, 13, 12. 12 is a perfect key ball, providing you have a good lead. This is game number 4. And Griffis,
balls, no jump cues. You must play with your. You must jump with your playing cue in the same configuration.
Wow.
A little controversy from that. There's a little controversy.
Yeah, and you have to live with it and deal with it. That's all. You know, to err is human, and everyone's, you know. Away from that pocket, opening up the pocket for the 14.
Okay.
That's what he's probably saying to him. Super draw here. No, he didn't get back across the table.
Gonna be. Look at this. What a shot.
Well, he tried to move the 6 there. He just shoots 2 straight. He's going forward.
Perfect.
Okay.
Now he's on the... I don't know. I've watched him in his pastime playing a lot of chess. So we're playing all fouls. You know, he cost himself a game the other night, or rather, he cost himself almost a game the other night with a best foul.
I do believe he's going to draw around the 8 here. Very nicely executed.
Perfect.
You know, now that rack wasn't your
routine run out. Yeah.
Well, that was really a well-hit break.
Look at this. Look at this. It's leaking. No, it's
The
leaking.
13 in the corner.
Okay. He's going to this kind of flat ball. That was actually the 1 down there that he might have run.
Drawing is a tough proposition to attain a shot into 13 because it's so difficult.
The 2 inch. The way I like to look at that, oh boy, you know, I wish we could catch that on camera.
Reyes is going to try to hit the 5 and put him behind the 1. Watch this. Watch this. He's trying to hit the 5 and put him behind the 1.
Griffis has cue ball in hand.
He could have an angle to make the combination and draw the cue ball into the 6 from there. No, he did it exactly like you said, William. Great shot. He played both.
Well, he may be playing position for the 8 in the right-hand side pocket here. So that seems to be the, oh, he's you know, he's quite tentative in his position.
Steered that one. Griffis fan, so we'll see. Now he switched sides of the table there. Why?
Well, I guess he wanted to try to open up the balls a little bit better. No, he's not changing.
No, he's got an angle to get on the 7 right here. Look.
But he's got to be concerned with the 2.
Yeah, he's perfect. He's perfect. He made the key shot. He fell what I call and simplified this run out.
You know, now that you can look at exactly what he had in mind, watching him and going through his pattern as he's going through trouble, and it's going to be a very easy run out for him. Forward here.
Yeah, he's going to go 2 rails and out, or 1 rail and up. Perfect. You know, sometimes we just cannot see the angle.
Well, he has such great control of the cue ball. He makes everything look routine.
Well, run out from the break.
Very nicely struck break. Oh, he did pocket a ball on the break, and it looks like the low ball's immediately. But the 3's a problem ball.
Uh-huh. Well, he went the way you said.
And 14. Following a little cue ball speed is really impeccable. See, that's the inside angle. He missed that shot. Trying to.
I think he's going to end up in a position at the end where he's on the 4 ball some way and drops down here on the 2. Choice here.
He may be going for the 2 on this shot. So he was going for the 2 on that shot. You know,
I watched
he may find himself in back of the 11.
Okay. Well, that's
I have to say, yeah. I would have to say, yeah.
Well, he comes with these shots, doesn't he?
See, it puts him on the right pocket, or possibly, unless he can draw it between the 4 and 8. That's a little too perfect there, isn't it?
Boy, look at that shot. Wow. Talk about position. Looking at the way he cues the ball, you know, he's got the ability to strike that cue ball extremely low and accurate on some of these calls. Uh-oh. I didn't like that follow. No follow through.
Well.
Yeah. Not indicative of his normal stroke.
You got to be careful that the cue ball doesn't find the pocket. I don't think that he will, because he doesn't have a good lead ball to the 5 ball.
Well, you know what? We have the any foul balls, and you're not allowed to touch anything.
But he could, maybe later on in the rack, you know, playing position on the 8. He's going to find himself forced to shoot the 7 and the 3.
Was he going to bump into those balls right now? No? Look at this.
Now he'll drop for the 8 at the corner.
Yeah, I like that. I really like that.
Or he's coming back. He's coming back like the ladder.
I thought that's what you're saying. Yeah, he's coming back.
The 5 and then the 8 up here.
Control is his ability to strike the cue ball accurately at the base of the ball. Look at this shot.
Well, he had an angle to do it.
Creating a tough angle and bringing the rail into play. And he missed. He really compounded the shot there. Really upset with himself. If he's going to be successful in this match, he needs to shake that off right now. Now, he can take any way he wants to go.
Exactly.
And he's going to win. I mean, it's not even a question of strategy. It's just a question of... regardless of where he ends up.
That shot right there in particular is a shot he really excels.
Lagging the cue ball forward slightly and taking a little tougher shot on the 8 and not bring anything else into play.
Well, that's exactly what he did. Suggested that he couldn't draw it straight back, so therefore he did what the table gave him.
I mean, if you're going to win this tournament, you got to be...
Pat, you're going to have to leave us now.
Look at this break.
Problematic.
Now, Griffis won the last game. Is that also correct?
No, you can see the pattern. He's going to shoot the 1-3, play position for the 4, break out the 7-8.
Watch this. He strikes the ball nice and loose. Boom. It's 5-4 Griffis right now. I think he wants to hit the top of the 8, right? No, underneath. I see. Yeah, perfect. Look at that. What a touch.
He wants to get up far enough. He's going to make sure he gets up far enough.
There.
See, he has the intelligence to realize that over
to the end of the zone to get where he needs to get. Bingo.
It'll be for him to have to use the bridge.
Well, I think we've confirmed our hypothesis here that to get back into a match.
He's going to hit them square this time. I think he's going to like this break.
Oh, yeah.
See how nicely the ball's opened up here. A price you really wouldn't want to lay, but if you did, you'd probably win with it. You know, 10-9, 15, or 10-15, 9-11, saving the 11 for the key ball. I like playing the 9 now. He'll probably close to the pocket. It's easy to control the cue ball with. Excellent control of the cue ball in terms of both direction and speed. Alex to 5 Reyes after facing what could have been a 3-game deficit.
Well,
now has the lead. Tough to take.
I think a magician indeed. He just made Roger Griffis' 3-game lead disappear. Characteristic unforced errors on Roger's part. That didn't hurt.
I mean, the game just has to come so natural. Pretty close. Almost scratching on the side. Ball's opening quite nicely once again.
Well, he breaks the balls. If he would elect to shoot the high balls?
Yeah, that's an interesting question. I don't know if he can even
ball from one of our expert cameramen.
Well, it goes because he's playing position for 5 off the table. The 8 ball is a very easy ball to play position for off of any of the balls down table. Forced to. You know, he may not like it. 3 remaining balls down table, playing position for any of the key balls there is automatic.
Well, see, the way
he has to play position to do that. Where up table, you don't need to play position. Everything was automatic. See what I'm talking about?
Yeah, he came up short.
For both the 5 and the 8.
Well, that's a big shot here. He's come with these tough shots.
Yeah,
so,
and he had to come with a tough shot to get out that way. But nevertheless, he did. In spite of that, he was able to get out.
It's 6-all, correct?
Tying up the match 6 games apiece. Reyes is at the table with an opportunity to open up the balls in game number 13, scratching in the side pocket. That was a very big foul because that's an impossibility. So he's going to have to work a little bit to do that.
Well, he's left himself where he can pocket.
Over here.
Okay.
And over here is another neighborhood.
Is it the Bronx or is it the Manhattan?
He's going to clean up this neighborhood. He's going to clean up his 7 and 2 to clean up that neighborhood.
Billy, I know if I hang around with you long enough, I'm going to learn something.
Okay, now he's opted to go cross table to get down table in this fashion. Okay, but never.
Well, you know, out of all the players I've watched in the tournament so far, I feel that if you have the ability to win these matches because they're taking their time, they're prepared to shoot when they shoot. We've seen very few errors, although I
didn't think the 5 passed the 9 to the lower left-hand corner pocket. He gets up table far enough, Tony. He can't be guilty of hitting this tentatively.
Well, I like the 2-rail approach.
And that's what he did. See, he bypassed his mark much better than he did the other game.
Super.
Okay,
well, Roger's regrouped and he's back.
He has to hit the ball solidly. This will be his last opportunity, and he did. He certainly did. I don't know if he's going to make anything. Oh, he did.
He did. Boy,
I tell you
boy.
what, should be the 5 ball.
So he's got a safety valve on the 2 in the event that he does hit it too hard. Perfect.
Okay.
Yep. Music to my ears, sir.
He's overstroking the shot. He wants to save that 2 ball as the key ball. Look what he's done here.
I think he's saved. I think he was using the 2.
See, the 3 ball is the problem ball. Shooting the 1. Now 5. He just hit it a little too hard.
Well, he's got to negotiate turning that ball in, missing the pick, and now he's got to play positions. Do I have for the 8? There it is. He's moving the cue ball with that flat center draw stroke, low strike. Great shooting.